Howdy friend, Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy friend, welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for April 25th. In 1834, Colonel Juan N. Almonte, on a mission to assess the political situation in Texas, arrived in Nacogdoches where he met with Colonel Pedro Elias Bean, interim commander for the town. Almonte also visited San Felipe on July 19th and Bexar on August 25th before returning to Mexico on September 10th. His subsequent report expressed his concern over a likely rebellion in Texas and Mexico's lack of resources to secure and retain it. In 1836, General Sam Houston's letter announcing the victory at San Jacinto reached the Texas cabinet at Galveston, confirming an earlier report. Also on about this day, an incident occurred at San Jacinto, likely unknown to Houston, which Colonel Pedro Delgado later reported. Some prisoners overheard Texans discussing, in broken Spanish, whether the captives should be executed immediately or when their commanding officers decided to do so. Shortly thereafter, Delgado went cold when more than 100 Texans formed a line and loaded their guns. Quote, "I crossed myself and committed my soul to God," he wrote. He was greatly relieved when they went off to relieve the guard, apparently having conducted an orchestrated joke. Oh, shit. Make you poop your pants on that one. In 1936, the town of McCamey was the scene of the world's first recorded rattlesnake derby. The event was the brainchild of oil man and former circus man P.L. Brown, who had been displaying rattlers in the windows of his business in town. The event celebrated the 10th anniversary of the founding of McCamey and the discovery of oil in 1925. The derby was well attended and efficiently run, having a starter, timekeeper, physician for snake handlers, announcer, and judges. About 40 individuals and local merchants entered contestants, and there were thousands of attendees to see the snakes. Some were named Slicker, Drainpipe, May West, and others, that see them race for victory. At the roar of a pistol, the starting box fell apart, and the slithery mass wiggled towards the finish circle. Slicker was the winner, and his owner pocketed the $150 prize. This event has been held in McCamey several times since. In 1945, Medal of Honor recipient Raymond L. King led two other pilots in strikes against heavily defended German airfields at Getty and Bergamo in Italy. He died when his damaged P-47 Thunderbolt crashed while returning from the raid on Bergamo. Over the 2 days, Knight destroyed 14 enemy aircraft and led attacks that wrecked 10 others. Knight was born in Timpson in 1922. In 1995, Hollywood movie star Ginger Rogers passed away. She came to Fort Worth from Missouri in 1922 at age 11. In 1925, Rogers won a Charleston dance contest in Dallas, which initiated her career. It began with Ginger Rogers and her Redheads, followed by her first Broadway role in Top Speed, then her first film role in Young Men of Manhattan. Rogers was praised for her dramatic and comedic impressions. In 35 years, she made 71 motion pictures, some of the best with Fred Astaire. It was said of her, quote, "She did everything Fred Astaire did, except backwards and in high heels," end quote. In 2013, the George W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum was officially dedicated in Dallas. Present were George W. and Laura Bush, Barack and Michelle Obama, Bill and Hillary Clinton, George H.W. and Barbara Bush, and Jimmy and Rosalind Carter. The library and museum officially opened to the public a week later on May 1st. And that should probably be more of a war criminal museum, but we'll leave it at that for this one. That was your Texas History Roundup for April 25th. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow on the next one. You take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.